Today, November 5th, marks exactly 1 year until Election Day 2024. We've asked our Robert Costa to weigh the issues and assess the stakes.
The election's a year away. I mean, what's at stake?
I don't make money from China. You do.
Everything is at stake, which is a cliche and is always true, but it seems even more true.
We invited longtime journalist James Fallows and Washington Post congressional reporter Mariana Sotomayor for coffee and conversation about how to cover and consider the coming marathon for American democracy.
What?
Most of them turn on big fundamentals of economics and people's sense of the world, and I think those fundamentals are looming large again.
What are the fundamentals?
I would say that this is going to be a bit of a repeat to a lot of people of 2020 in terms of what are the issues that matter most. The economy, number one. But I think the biggest difference that we didn't see in 2020 is the issue of abortion. That has completely changed the conversation. Even when you talk to Democrats, this last 2022 cycle, they say, wait, now we're the party that's saying we don't want government infringing on your rights. That was the Republican line.
With Republicans' unanimous selection of a deeply conservative Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, who worked with former President Donald Trump.
They cheat. They cheat.
Oh.
There's now an election denier as the new Speaker of the House. What does that mean for 2024?
Well, Democrats are trying to basically...
No.
extremism, election denialism.
What?
Have so far done little to hurt his standing. But their impact on critical swing voters remains to be seen.
They cheat. They cheat. I don't make money from Ukraine. You do.
Folks, stick with it.
I don't make money from Russia. You made $3.5 million, Joe.
But voter frustration with lingering inflation and concern about age, Biden turns 81 in 2 weeks, remain.
We have to give 10% to the big man. You're the big man, I think.
It's interesting to see just which parties are talking about age. Democrats have made age an issue, and that is now being reflected on Biden. And it is a fair question. The president has said it himself, because it is a legitimate fear and question that voters have.
Republican Speaker Johnson has tied aid to Israel to cuts in the IRS budget. Meanwhile, further aid for Ukraine is being called a no-go by many Trump allies in Congress. What's ahead for our own profession?
Outright treason.
But Washington, especially the press corps, we often just seem to be burdened by assumptions and conventional wisdom about how these elections are going to play out.
Manipulated by lies, silenced by taboos.
Given the unknowability of elections,
They cheat.
we're always surprised. Maybe it means that we collectively should spend less time trying to predict what's going to turn out because
They cheat.
we're bad at it. This is basically an impossible task of predicting exactly how people are going to vote. Maybe this means we recognize its impossibility and spend more time on other things than forecasting.
Our new CBS News poll shows Biden continues to trail Donald Trump in that possible head-to-head.
If Donald Trump wins, way more voters think they'd be better off.
They cheat. They cheat.